What's good, YouTube? It's Nas and me back with another video. Road to 600 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about day 19 of the NBA season. And De'Aaron Fox made his return today, which he hit a clutch bucket. You got the 76ers beating the Raptors, snapping the Raptors winning streak, I should say. You got the Hawks beating the Lakers, with the Hawks shorthanded. They beat a Luka Doncic team, which Luka really didn't have anybody to help him out there, but Luka had a stinker too. You got the Heat beating the Blazers, a Jovic masterclass. You got the Cavs beating the Bulls, all-out effort. Even DeAndre Hunter got a crazy ankle breaker on Josh Giddey, which I'm probably sure you're seeing on your phone right now or whatever you're watching this. The Suns beat the Clippers. Jalen Green, another injury, which sucks out for Jalen Green because Jalen Green had a masterclass in his debut game. And Jokic and the Nuggets beat the Pacers tonight, which I ain't gonna lie, Jokic, he's just Jokic. I'll get into that. But starting out with De'Aaron Fox returning, because that's probably what I'm gonna name the thumbnail after, or what I'm put the title as. And De'Aaron looked like he hasn't skipped a beat. In the second quarter, he scored 15 straight for the Sacramento. I almost said the Sacramento Kings. What the fuck am I wrong with me? But he scored 15 straight for the San Antonio Spurs, and he really didn't look like he lost any type of rust. It really wasn't looking like any rust out there. And adding De'Aaron to this team, we all know De'Aaron was the clutch player of the year in 2023 when he was on that Sacramento Kings team. So him adding that to Victor Wembanyama, so Wemby doesn't have the ball in his hands so much when it seems like Wemby is trying to figure out these coverages when he's going against double teams, when he's going against triple teams, and when obviously they're sending bodies at him to throw at him. So it's good to have De'Aaron back. Stephon Castle, he had 14 points and 14 assists tonight. He was struggling on the offensive end, but it's just great to see De'Aaron Fox back in action. And honestly, I can't wait till Dylan Harper returns so we can see Dylan and De'Aaron next to each other too. I feel like Dylan is a little bit better of a playmaker than Stephon Castle, even though Stephon just had 14 assists. But yeah, this was a good game. Wemby had 18 points and 18 rebounds. They were trying to figure out that double team. Trey Murphy had 41 and 9. Jeremiah Fears, he had 18. Derek Queen, he had 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. And Derek Queen needs to play more, because Derek Queen's impact when he's in the game for New Orleans is crazy. He's making offensive plays, he's making defensive reads, and it seems like they're running the whole offense through him. And when it's not running through him, it's their other rookie, Jeremiah Fears, going out there and going to get you a bucket. So these rookies are nice, and maybe we could probably see the transition out of the Zion era and see obviously what this team because this team actually looks pretty cool. It's a grid watch without Zion Williamson, because we know they haven't won a game with Zion this season, and they won 2, and they could have potentially won a third game out here tonight if it wasn't for De'Aaron stepping in when Stephon Castle came in or fouled out. So honestly, a good win for the San Antonio Spurs, getting De'Aaron back. But next, talking about the Suns beating the Clippers, which was the last game of the day, and that Jalen Green injury fucking sucked, because I didn't even get to make a video about Jalen Green this season, because Jalen Green, obviously, that game where it was only one game tonight where I posted that Chicago Bulls video, Jalen Green had 29, the three-point shot was flowing, he was getting to the rim, and everything was going fine. That first quarter, the Suns were playing amazing basketball. I'm like, maybe I did underrate this team. Maybe I was too harsh on the Jalen Green trade. My bad, just choked on my fuckers up, but maybe I was too harsh on the Jalen Green trade, and maybe Devin Booker being a point guard is not that bad, because Devin Booker actually looks like a great point guard right now, and probably an MVP candidate if I'm being quite frank. I'm being quite honest with you, but it didn't last. Jalen Green ended up injuring the same hamstring that he already injured, and it just really sucks for that to happen, because I even though I don't really like Jalen Green's game, you never want to see a player go out with that, even when he's trying to prove himself why he shouldn't have got traded. And Jalen Green, I felt like he probably would have been on the way. I don't think Jalen Green's going to be out I think Jalen Green's most probably going to be out for the majority of the season. Hopefully I'm wrong, but having the same hamstring injury on the same leg just hurts. But the Suns ended up playing amazing basketball, ended up winning. Booker had 21, 10, and 9, almost a triple-double. Mark Williams had 19 points. Dylan Brooks returned 16 points, playing great defense on James Harden. And a great win for the Phoenix Suns, which look like a really underrated team in the Western Conference right now. But next, talking about the Hawks beating the Lakers, no Jalen Johnson, no Nickeil Alexander-Walker, no Trae Young, no problem. And Mo Guy came out there and hooped in the first quarter. Even though Luka had 22 points and 11 assists, it was still a stinker. Guy had 21 points and it just offloaded the Lakers. And the Lakers have another game going against the Charlotte Hornets team that most likely won't have LaMelo Ball. So it would really be interesting to see, even though AR is expected to come back next game. But yeah, like the Lakers' problems tonight really showed that you need another ball handler next to Luka, and Luka needs help at least, because when you got Luka doing it by himself and Luka has an off night like he did tonight, it's just not going to look pretty. And the Lakers defense gave up a lot tonight, which they hadn't done they didn't do this season. So they just got to get back on the drawing board and try to fix this basically. But next, talking about the 76ers beating the Raptors. But yeah, like it looks like Embiid is back. Embiid had 29 points. Trendon Watford, who started at power forward tonight, he had 20 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists. And I saw a post-game interview where Joel Embiid said that Watford pretty much looked like Ben Simmons. And that's a crazy throwback, because I know all 76ers fans wanted Ben Simmons to work out in Philadelphia, and it just didn't happen. And now you see the Philadelphia 76ers playing their best basketball that they have played in years without Ben Simmons. It just sucks. But Maxey had another good game. He had 31 points, and it was a comparison comparing him to Allen Iverson, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, Maxey is playing at an elite level right now, so it's good to see the 76ers play this great of a basketball. VJ is still trying to figure out this. He's on this rookie slump right now. The first couple games was too good to be true, but I'm not worried about VJ Edgecombe after the way he did the first couple seasons. I feel like he'll bounce back. But the Cavs beat the Bulls. Donovan Mitchell had 29 points. He closed it out the game, even though it was a clutch down the stretch game. Evan Mobley, he had 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. DeAndre Hunter had a great game. He had a crazy crossover on Josh Giddey. That's probably the second highlights that I'm probably going to show. But yeah, like Giddey had a stinker, and this was without Darius Garland. And really what I see with the Cavs roster, I really see no flaws when they're fully healthy. Like you got Lonzo coming off the bench, who brings you a defensive effort. If the 3-point shot is going for Lonzo, it's great. It's all happy. But when you look at it, Jalen Tyson starting at your three guard position, not 3 guard position, small forward. But you got him starting at your small forward with the defense, with the shooting. It just meshes so well with Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, who's playing great on offense this year. It just all meshes together, which obviously brings this team together, and they're expected to have a major push this season. But these next 2 games easy. But the Heat beat the Blazers. Jovic had 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. This was a thriller, even though it was I tuned in late. But Norman Powell had 21. Denny Avdija had 26 points. Another fight that the Blazers are going to fight all season. And the Heat are always been fighters, so they ended up coming out with this win. No Bam still. He's in a fucking boot, I'm pretty sure. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is the Nuggets beating the Pacers, and Jokic had another Jokic game with 32, 14, and 14. Like, it's crazy that we're treating Jokic's stats like it's just normal, like a center is supposed to be doing this shit, when in reality, no. It's just insane what he's doing right now, and he's not even, a top 3 candidate, even though I do think it's justified, but what Jokic is doing can't be ignored. But let me know, what was your favorite game of tonight? Well, yeah, what was your favorite performance too? Let me know down below. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And there's a video right here. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it if you like this one. And the channel icon's right there if you want to just check out the channel in general. And yeah, leave a like too, because it really helps the algorithm push me out. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching this video nonetheless.